Welcome to the BFF Report. I'm your host, Mike B.A.K. Phony, and today we're going to be checking out Rift's holiday events, which is not something I normally do. I don't just go and jump into, like, Mortal Online and just be like, hey, it's Easter, let me go ahead and check and see what they're doing. Yeah, no, I don't typically do that. But the guys that try and did ask for me to go in there and check out this particular event. I think it's probably because I missed out on the Instant Adventures in 1.6 and the previous stuff. So I decided, you know what, no problem. It's near the holidays, which would make sense to do one of these types of episodes. And it's kind of easy to get in there and check stuff out, especially since I've played the game enough to pretty much know what I'm doing.
I have no idea what I'm doing. But it's okay because this event doesn't actually require any real gameplay knowledge outside of just really knowing what a rift is. And if you're not sure what that is, then you really need to get out from underneath that rock. Holy crap. The story behind this particular event is that this is the Fae's first time being able to celebrate the holidays. So they pretty much go all out. And pretty much everybody is going all out for this. Like Mr. Frost here would be a prime example of going all out. Looking around, I see that everything is pretty well decked out, but nobody ever stops to appreciate this stuff, which is why I'm forcing you to look at it. Look at that tree, presents, ornaments, and it's even topped with tentacle porn. You see, it's all in the details. Now, there are tons of holiday-related cosmetic pieces, pets, random, holy crap, I'm a fairy in polka dotted panties, I'm Chris Hansen, what I have to see right over here, type items that have been added in for the Fae Yule celebration, as well as a few events. For example, we have these Christmas-flavored rifts that certain dailies require that you close in order to earn your unique snowflakes. These snowflakes are the currency required for all of the previously mentioned items. Before you ultra-casuals who pretty much have to have everything, don't worry, getting them is cake. One of the zone events is actually random trees spawning all over a certain zone, and all you have to do is run from point to point, looting as many of the presents underneath the tree, which either contain coal or snowflakes before that tree despawns. When it does, simply run to the next one and collect again. This obviously isn't the fastest way to collect these things because you get one per box, but once you've completed your dailies, which give about 25 each, you can knock out a good chunk if you have the time. Before unlocking those dailies, though, I had to go run around and take care of this guy, the Doom 2 guy, we'll call him, I guess. And he wanted, initially, just one bowl of slop or whatever, and then after that, he sends you back out to get 5 more, to which every time you actually take one, some girl sitting there and just, like, cries about it, like she's mad. She wasn't doing anything with it anyways, she was literally just standing there the entire time, doing nothing but stare at this thing. But obviously when I take, whatever. There are a few other more involved daily quests instead of just running around and just, picking up slop for somebody. Like, for example, there is hang the Fae Yule wreaths all over the tent down here, where all the very angry and Scroogey type people are. It's like, here, have some holiday cheer, guys. And also run around and kill a whole bunch of rift creatures and, like I said, close rifts that are appropriate for your level. Don't go like me and just run out to the nearest rift, closing it down, thinking that you're supposed to get credit for it. And then lastly, the holiday thievery, which is collect 5 stolen gifts from air rifts that would grant experience. Apparently, rifts have turned to a life of crime. I don't know what the world's coming to. Now, speaking of these rifts, as you're running around trying to close them, there's gifts all over the place, right? And these little gifts, you click on them, they give you a different type of buff. Some of them give you, like, an extra attack. Some of them give you extra vitality. Some of them allow you to run faster. So these are things that you could use to your advantage, especially when you're having to solo these things. Now, I'm soloing this on the PTS, right? Apparently, there's not a lot of people hanging out on the test server right now, so I'm actually running around out here in the middle of nowhere and trying to close these rifts so I can get credit for them. You saw at the beginning of the video. I wasn't always successful, but I did manage to close 2 of them completely, and I felt very accomplished, especially since I'm face rolling the keyboard trying to figure out all these keybinds that I have no idea what any of them do. But it's all good. Again, using the gifts, using your cooldowns, using your friends, maybe. Go in there and close these things down, get your credit, get your snowflakes, and buy your candy cane. So speaking of items that you can actually buy, I already mentioned candy canes. There's a whole outfit that you could get, cosmetic, right? You can put this whole thing on, and you could look cute if you want, I suppose. You could even get a reindeer type mount where you could roll around on if you want. You can even buy things that will actually turn you into these particular mounts, or also a kind of a mix of a reindeer / corgi. You could either turn yourself into one, or you could buy the pet, or as you can see here, you could do both, which clearly gets you the ladies in this game. Now, the temporary buffs come from food, right? And you can buy it from this guy who sells foodstuffs, right? It's a complicated naming convention. Or you can get them through the mail, because every day you get a nice little letter that has a present in it. And you can open it up and you can use whatever items inside. Sometimes it gives you a buff that turns you into, again, the reindeer looking thing. You get a corgi. You can turn yourself into a type of wispy type character, like a fairy. And you can also go ahead and get yourself a snowman. So when you look around, you see that there's snow falling all over the ground, which I'm pretty sure this probably only happens this time of year. And it's actually kind of a cool effect. Not something I've seen in a lot of games where they actually have snow falling on the ground, and then I can run around and build a snowman and make it look like I built it, whatever. But you guys get the point. All things considered, and for all of you players out there who are the must-have all the things type, and who I happen to know quite a few of, Tryon has presented us with one of the most casual-friendly and visually appealing holiday events compared to pretty much any MMO on the market right now. But then again, I haven't checked that Easter event in Mortal Online, so I could be wrong.
One more BFF report left before the end of 2011. I want you guys to go ahead and hit me up with what it is you want it to be. Okay, make it a good one. Don't go and troll me now, okay? Like, make it a good one. Okay, I'm putting my trust in you guys. So, majority rules, let me know. And if you're not sure what I already covered like 90 games, so make sure you check the back catalog. Don't tell me to go do Warhammer. I already did that stuff. So, that's it. I will see you guys next week or the week after. Not sure. We'll see. Bye.